Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0, and with me today is Dan Shaughnessy. Well, Dan, it's the end of the year. Typical to talk about end of the year stuff, and I got a very simple question for you. What is or are your favorite Boston moments that warmed your heart or got your attention or got the juices flowing for you in the 2010 season?
It wasn't the marathon, let's put it that way.
Not the marathon.
It wasn't the Bruins blowing a 3-0 lead in Game 7, which was the worst moment, so we don't want to go there.
There's no second place there.
For a single moment, I mean, the Daniel Nava home run on the first pitch in the big leagues, that's pretty good. The Jet game, 45-3.
I got that down.
A lot of build-up to the Jet game. For me, I don't know if it's a moment, but it's the Celtics getting to the finals against the Lakers. The idea that we had another one of these Celtic-Laker finals, that's not a specific moment, I suppose, but to me, having that series, that's my moment.
I know, and of course it leads up and ended up in a little bit of heartbreak, up 13 points early, up 6 points in the fourth quarter, etc., etc.
We were there.
Very good. Okay, for me it's very simple. And Daniel Nava, I forgot about that. That was good.
Pretty good moment.
But I was present for one that fell out of the sky, and it was special personally because I had my grandson with us, and he's always going to remember this. Darnell McDonald. April 20th, Darnell McDonald comes up, 6-4 game in the 8th inning, I guess it was the 8th, and pinch hitting said, seriously, who is Darnell McDonald?
Never heard of him.
Didn't know who he was. He hits a pinch hit home run, and then he wins the game with a wall job, bases loaded job. So in his first 2 at-bats with the Red Sox, he hits a game-tying home run and game-winning double. And people were turning around to me after the home run in the stands. I was in my seat. Who is he? I'm going, hamana. I don't know. I have to race home, look him up, and find out the track record that he had the cup of coffee with the Reds and the other teams and blah, blah, blah. Well, and he turned out to be a nicely useful player. I think he's going to have a chance to stick around the bigs for a few years as a utility outfielder, don't you think? He's not necessarily here.
An interesting guy. He goes into this thing because of picking up Crawford. He goes in as the 5th outfielder.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
and he may not be back.
Cameron is your 4th,
right.
So he may not be back. I hope he is. He's also one of the great guys in that clubhouse, a veteran, an adult, a good presence, does a lot for charities. We like Darnell McDonald. Bring him back.
I'm with Dan on the Jets thing. That was a very heartwarming moment for Patriot fans to kick their butt in that way. And I'll give you one other spellbinding, jaw-dropping moment. Rajon Rondo's incredible leaping for the ball, beating Jason Williams to the ball, jumping up and making that layup in the Game 3 of the Orlando Magic series was a symbolic play. It ended that series, quite frankly, and it was just a play that not many people could have made. But I'm going to stick for me. So he's got the Celtics going to the finals. I'm never going to argue anything bad about that. But Darnell McDonald gave me and my grandson, Connor, and lots of other people in the stands something they're going to remember the rest of their lives back on April 20th.